Good morning, guys. Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead here. Today is the 2nd of November and a beautiful fall day. And I got a hankering for something pumpkin spice. So I thought I'd bring you guys some buttery pumpkin spice cookies. Never made these before. I will bring you guys a few recipes out of this book for fall and for Christmas cookies. Since things are winding down in the garden a little bit outside, we'll be doing some things inside. And I'd like to bring you guys some recipes from the Better Homes and Gardens Christmas cookbook. It actually has some, kind of fallish recipes in there too. So first we're gonna start with 2 cups of butter in here. And, but first I need to put on the oven at 350. So we will do that real quick and start. And I'm gonna have to, because I didn't take this, you want the butter softened like to room temperature. So we're gonna stick these in the microwave for just a second. I don't think there's any metal on this bowl, okay. So we're starting off with 2 cups of butter. This is not a figure-friendly recipe, but it's going to be delicious. I do have eggs at room temperature, thank God. I have a couple duck eggs here for our recipe, and we like to use duck eggs for baking because we have a couple ducks that lay eggs around here. So it's just the yolks are a little bigger and a little bit yummier. So, and a little tad bit more richer, so they're great for baking. So we're gonna put this in the oven, the microwave, just for a couple seconds. You want it just softened, and that's perfect. 30 seconds in the microwave if you don't have them laid out. I'm just going to use a hand blender today to make it a little easier. Okay, kind of got that nice and creamy now. That's what we want out of our butter. Now we're going to add 2 cups of sugar to that. The sugar's a little brown because it's organic. You don't have to use organic, of course. Mix those together. And then we're gonna throw in our pure vanilla extract and 2 teaspoons. Well, we know what that means. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Looks something like that, right? Wouldn't we say? I got a thumbs up from my mother-in-law, which is always a good thing. She's an excellent baker, so. Mix that together. And now we are going to add our 2 duck eggs. Don't have to use duck eggs. You know, she was making a nest in there. The duck was making a nest in there where she was laying her eggs. Cool. We would love more ducks. We like our little ducks, they're cute. Okay. So we beat those before we put them in. And then we're going to add to that, we have a teaspoon of salt. I put a pinch of kosher salt in. 2 tablespoons, or 2 teaspoons of baking soda and baking powder. So that goes in. And then for our pumpkin spice, we have just regular pumpkin spice here. And it hasn't been used since last year, so.
Anyway, 2 teaspoons, yeah.
2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. So we're going to add that in there. We have a lot of pumpkin spice, so we are good on the 1, 2, and then we'll sprinkle some on the top of the cookies, maybe just a tad bit.
If you wish it did, yeah.
We'll see how the cookies taste first. So we have 1 can of You just gotta find it. I found it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna mix that all together. This is gonna make a lot of cookies, because I don't even have the flour in yet.
Okay, 2 cups of butter.
Yeah. And then another half a cup for the icing.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's put our 4 cups of flour in.
You need another bag.
Not quite yet. There's 1. 2. Probably have just enough in here.
Whoa. Supposed to make 64 cookies.
Oh my goodness. So this makes 64 cookies. I don't know if you guys heard her, but we might need to freeze some.
If you use a rounded 1 tablespoon portion, it should make 64 cookies.
Okay.
I have never measured my spoonfuls of cookies ever.
Well, this is a rounded tablespoon, so. And then what did you call the icing? What did you call the icing?
Panucci.
Panucci icing is going to go on top. And my mother-in-law's made it before, but I have not, so this should be interesting.
Panucci is the name for a sweet southern candy, similar in texture to fudge.
Okay. Panucci is the similar in texture as fudge?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you may have to reheat it, I guess. They were saying that, or add water to it to spread it, they said. Something like that.
Enough milk to make it smooth after
Yeah.
you put in powdered sugar.
Yeah. Okay. This is really thick. Whew. Not easy to. I wonder if I should put the blade on the. Use our mixer a minute. Or maybe I can put that back in there. I think it's a little hard for that though.
Oh, I'm sure it is, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just use the KitchenAid real quick. Put the dough hook on it. This is why I mixed it in this bowl, just in case I had to use this. We'll just get it mixed up. Okay, that's all it should take.
You'll have to scrape the bottom, there's flour down there.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing before. Oh man, that smells really good. Now I'm just using a scoop like this. It says a tablespoon each. You guys do them as big as you want, but how long is the cooking time on these? A little on the sticky side for this thing. I want to keep them somewhat consistent though. Because it makes it easier for them to bake, right? That one's going to be funny looking. Stay over there. Oops, I don't know how that happened. I think these cookies, even without the frosting on it, would be good.
I'm sorry?
I think these cookies, even without the frosting on it, would be good.
Oh, I'm sure they will, yeah.
So how long in the oven?
9 to 11 minutes, but you know how our oven is, so.
Okay, watch out, guys. Okay, we'll start it at 9
Get
inch.
lots of help going.
Yeah. Always lots of help around here. Never a dull moment with two puppies in the house, two Labrador puppies.
And it does say hot water with the frosting too, so
Yeah.
if needed.
If needed, yeah.
Difference as it cools, so.
Yeah.
Shake it, shake it, shake it really good. Yeah. I didn't realize that for years because it settles.
Yeah. Shake it, everybody. From the wise baker. And don't dent your countertops.
Good thing it's not glass.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It dented the, that's not good. Okay. And then a little hole on this side. There. Just so that comes out. Okay, so, frosting.
You need a pan.
A pan?
Yeah.
Do we have to warm it up?
Brown sugar and butter in a pan
Okay.
until the butter is so smooth.
Okay. So,
Wait, how much brown sugar does it call? A pound of sugar does it call for? 4 cups or something?
2 3/4.
Powdered sugar?
Yeah. Okay, there we go. That look done to you? There we go. Our first batch of cookies. I'll put these in. I'm gonna put a 10-minute timer on. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Watch out.
Smells good.
Yep. Okay, there we go. 10 minutes. We'll let those cool down a little bit and then put them on our rack that my mother-in-law placed out there. Isn't that nice? Okay, we'll see you guys when we take. Okay, so this frosting comes out like fudge if you leave it sit. So in the notes it says you can add some hot water to your frosting so that it's more spreadable. This frosting is very sweet, very sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some hot water so we can make it spreadable, and I want to make it as thin as possible. Now I put it in a bowl that I can put a lid on because I didn't make the whole recipe. It makes like, I think it was like 30 some cookies. We're not going to eat that all at once. So this is a great recipe to make to share with people.
It's a great hit.
It is, but you know what? It's like, I almost want to make it thin because it's way too sugary in my taste. You could probably, if you like made this and then put it on the cookies right away, it would work. But we waited because I wanted to hurry up and make it for the recipe. It does get really chunky and gets so thick. And I remember I spilled a bunch of the sugar. So I didn't go back and add a bunch of sugar because I saw that it was really thick. And so I'm gonna add a little more hot water than that. I almost want it a little bit runny so I can put it on thinner on the cookies. That's how sugary it is. And I wouldn't do this in a Teflon pan like we did because it made the Teflon fluff off. So that wasn't good. Okay, so I'm just gonna, now that I got it thinner, okay. Okay, so there you guys go. That's what they look like. I'm gonna taste one with, we're gonna put a little bit of pumpkin spice on the top. Oop. Just a drizzle. And give it a taste. That is very good, but it's very sweet. Very sweet. Another reason why we didn't make the whole recipe. All right. Thank you guys for coming along with us. We'll see you next time here on Hedgehog's Homestead.